You're listening to the John and Heidi Show, now featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
Time now for the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris. Friday right in your lovely faces. Is that what you say?
Holy cow, Friday in your face, and it's Free Flag Friday.
It is.
This bonus hour is just,
it's a gift that keeps on giving.
It's going to be pretty amazing. I'm excited for everyone involved.
Nice.
El Jardine is 79.
Okay, I don't know who that is.
Guitarist, vocalist for the Beach Boys, one of the original members.
Oh, okay.
They're still, I think they have a new album coming out.
Yeah.
I do love the
They
Beach
still
Boys.
tour and stuff, yeah.
They're pretty cool.
Albert DeSalvo, you know him, you love him, the Boston Strangler. Mm-hmm. Born this day.
I didn't know that one.
I want to say in the movie it's played by Tony Curtis.
Okay.
Oh.
Pretty dark movie, yeah.
I've never seen the movie.
You guys should punch it up when you're not watching Beverly Hills Cop 9.
I love Beverly Hills Cop.
And one of America's favorite crazy people, Charlie Sheen, is 56
I
today.
adore him. I know you're not supposed to, but there's just something
Every time
about
there is
that guy.
He's hard to stay mad at.
Yeah, he really is.
Time another weird thing came out, the rest of the world was like, wow. And Heidi was like, I just love that guy.
I really do. I don't know why.
He's had quite. He's working on a new TV project even as we speak.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
You realize in the heyday when he was doing that little series at 2.5 Men,
That's a great show.
highest paid actor in Hollywood, he was pulling out 1.8 million per episode.
Oh, he was earning it too.
1.8 million per episode.
As soon as they got rid of him, the show went downhill fast.
Yeah, lots of things did. It was this day, 1939, man, talking about pivotal stuff, just crazy. This day, World War II, Britain declares war on Germany after Germany invades Poland. France would follow 6 hours later, quickly joined by Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, and Canada. Because everybody loves Poland.
Yes, they do.
Think about it. Without Poland, we don't have bowling.
True.
Really?
Or polkas or pierogies.
Wow.
It's all true.
I didn't know most of that.
1752, British Empire, including the American colonies, adopt the Gregorian calendar, losing 11 days.
Yeah.
People were rioting thinking the government stole 11 days of their lives.
Well, you still get
that's
those
funny.
days.
It's true.
They're calling them something different.
Yeah. Thanks, John. They figured it out.
Okay. Wow. But if your birthday was on one of those days, that would kind of stink.
That would, because then what
It
happens
was
to your birthday?
1752. Nobody knew when their birthday was.
Nobody
Are you kidding me?
Nobody knew their birthday.
Born. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
What day is it?
Parents, I'm just sitting in this beet field hoping for the best. It was 1966. This day, and I bring this up just for a specific reason, Donovan hits #1 with Sunshine Superman.
Oh, yeah.
The only reason I bring this up is I have only ever once called a radio station I don't work for to make a request.
Oh.
And I was 9 or 10 years old. I called a radio station on a dare sitting at Joey Scheidegger's house in Minneapolis. Dare you call the station and request a song? Yeah, I'll
Dare
do
you.
it. Double dog.
Dare you.
I'll do it. Yeah. And I did.
How cute is
And it
that?
was Sunshine Superman.
And it was Sunshine Superman. Because we love that song. And there you go. And I still do. Every time I hear it, I just kind of smile.
Yeah.
So that was my first venture into radio.
Oh, how fantastic.
Nice.
Did they put you on the air?
I bugged a disc jockey.
Were you on the air?
No.
Aw.
Put me on. I want to say it was a KDWB.
Oh,
Just
what
down
a
here in the
cute
Twin
is
Cities.
that?
Yeah. Like request a song? Yeah, kid, what do you got? Donovan, Sunshine Superman. Yeah, okay. Click.
Then you hang up, you're giving each other high fives. Yeah, I did it.
About a half hour later, it came on and we cranked it
nice.
in beautiful surround sound AM. So there you go. Now, yeah, I know, you know, we all know, and we can just get this thing done.
We're going to do that. It is the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris, brought to you by HauntedSiouxFalls.com. Ooh.
In the past year, did you find yourself drinking more often? The stress of the last year had that effect on many people. If you're struggling to get back to normal and get the booze out of your daily routine, there is help. TimeForRehab.com would love to help you find the best option for you. There are many different programs. TimeForRehab.com will do our best to match you up with the program that will work best for your needs. Learn more at TimeForRehab.com. We want to help. TimeForRehab.com. That's TimeForRehab.com.
And now stuff Dan finds interesting. Yeah.
It is time for Stuff Dan Finds Interesting. Did you guys both just sniff at the same time?
No.
I'm pretty sure you
Yeah,
did.
we're in sync.
You guys I'm hearing it in stereo.
Yeah.
What do you find interesting on this Friday, Dan?
Well, this jobs thing is turned into a big thing, and I'm perplexed. A year and a half ago, most people were pretty well staffed, and every now and again they were looking for a body or two to shore things up, and now
It's nuts.
where did everybody go?
Exactly.
And so here's what's happening, and I'm a huge proponent of child labor.
Okay.
Me too. I'm not opposed.
And here's what's going on now. Dateline, Oregon, which is that way. Oregon McDonald's has huge signs up now on their boulevard calling on 14-year-olds to apply.
Oh.
And paying them $15 an hour to start.
Wow, that's
which
a good
is
gig for a
pretty
14-year-old.
decent. The McDonald's in Medford, Oregon, there's a banner out front advertising it. And according to the manager of said franchise, we always have staffing issues, but what we're going through now is absolutely unheard of. These young workers, 14 and 15, have been a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
They have drive, they've got work ethic, they understand
awesome.
the technology, catch on immediately,
Right.
and paying them $15 an hour, it's like,
They're in heaven.
ta-da.
Yeah.
So
That's fantastic.
That apparently is going to start to be the
Good.
trend now.
Yeah, I love
Were
it.
you working already at age 14? I think you were, weren't you?
I was working from the time, my first job, it was picking rocks and weeds in a beet field on the Mississippi River. My dad got me and my older brother and the Hoffer brothers involved in it. I was maybe 6.
I never know if you're telling me the truth
No,
or not.
and I got
This is a true story. He's told me this story before.
yeah, 25 cents an hour.
Yeah.
And this crazy farmer driving this truck around. Well, I'm a little kid. I had to pee.
Yeah.
So I walked out of the field over by the bank of the river. Well, I sank in mud like up to my knees, and I couldn't get out. I was literally stuck. Well, this guy comes by, and the guy who owned, the farm, whatever, he comes by and he looks at me and, what are you doing, kid? I'm stuck. And he grabs me by the shirt, literally hauls me out of the mud, puts me in the back of the truck. He says, yeah, I don't have time for this. And he fired me,
Oh, wow.
which would pretty much become my life story.
First of many.
As far as actually paying taxes and drawing a real paycheck, I was 11 years old washing dishes at a Knights of Columbus Hall in Minneapolis.
Nice.
So, yeah, I've been cranking it out real time since I was 11, actually.
Heidi,
So-
when did you get your first job?
Probably at 10 or 11 when I started babysitting.
Nice.
But it's interesting. Getting back to this
basis.
particular McDonald's, since they started this,
Yeah.
they've taken on 25 new applicants just
That's
in the
awesome.
past
I
week
think
or
that's
two.
fantastic.
Yeah,
And
kids in
maybe that
school,
needs to be
yeah.
done all across the country.
Yeah,
'cause-
kids just looking for a night shift or two a week, and
Yeah.
that's what's happening. So
That's cool.
there you go.
Nice.
That is why we refer to this as Stuff Dan Finds Interesting. I'm John with a fun comparison. Some puppies are purebred and they cost more. Others are more affordable. And then there are free puppies. Nobody really knows where they come from, but they're free. In the advertising world, it's like that too. There are some super expensive ways to advertise if you can afford it. And there are some free things you've probably tried, but those dogs rarely work. Radio is kind of like that middle puppy. Affordable, will snuggle with you, and hopefully not pee on the rug. Radio advertising. Super affordable, a great investment, and man's best friend. Try it and let BetterResultsAdvertising.com bring your message to life. Time now for your morning coffee break, brought to you by Kaladi's Bistro on the corner of 26th and Minnesota Avenue in Sioux Falls. Mr. Dan Farris, what do you got for us? You're smiling. This must be good.
Because this is like my favorite promotion. It's Friday, and so it's free flag.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
Friday.
this one.
And we just love our partnership with Maximum Promotions and
Good
Mark
people.
and Brandy and Sarah and Lee and the crew over there. So this week's winner of a class, high quality 3-foot by 5-foot flag, complete with the pole and all the hardware you're going to need, ladies and gentlemen, Christy Trower.
Hey, Christy, congratulations.
And another plus, she shares a name with our governor, who I just have to say is saucy. So there you go. Christy will get your certificate out. You can go claim your flag over at Maximum Promotions. And what's going on here? More news coming in from the Sturgis Bike Rally. Holy cow, if you don't think that thing ain't a money cow, you're sadly mistaken. Last month's bike rally, the 81st annual, just temporary vendors who just set up for that event.
Yeah.
You know, your T-shirts, your whatever, your vendors, added $1.7 million to the state in tax revenue.
Isn't that
Whoa.
crazy? That's just the ones that
Which
pay
is
taxes.
pretty nice. And that has nothing to do with hotels and bars and restaurants and everything else, which is another big money cow. So this thing is pretty sweet.
Nice.
In fact, for instance, hotels that are just going gangbusters during that event, whatever, that can be tax revenue in 4 to 5 to 6 figures for the state too. So there you go. So just temporary vendors, almost $2 million.
I'll bet that's 6 to 7 figures in the tax revenue, because I'll bet they make millions for tax revenue on the tax for the.
They do. Well, an 8-year-old kid set up a lemonade stand.
Yeah,
made $62,000. Yeah. So you know,
Heidi's been working.
I'm totally
on her
doing
lemonade
that
recipe,
next year.
by the way. She's going to do it at
I'm
Harley
there.
Nights.
that would be pretty funny.
She's going to put her hair in pigtails and pretend to be a kid.
Why not?
47 years old.
Hey, everybody needs a side hustle, man.
Heidi's lemonade. Heidi spelled wrong, you know. Well, Dan, thank you for that. You coming back with some hard-hitting news?
It is, it'll be riveting.
Nice. We're going to chat with Sadie from downtown Sioux Falls first, and we'll be back with some hard-hitting, riveting news with Dan. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show Bonus Hour with Dan Farris, brought to you in part by HauntedSiouxFalls.com. Ooh.
Many new students sign up for credit cards that are not very good. Have a conversation about how to properly use credit so they don't learn this lesson the hard way. At BetterCreditCards.com, we have credit cards that offer different things for different people. Want one that offers points? We have those. Want a card to help you build credit? We have those too. BetterCreditCards.com is designed to help you get a better credit card. See if we can help you find a better credit card at BetterCreditCards.com.
Time now for a bright spot of news brought to you by Paul's Designer Showroom on Lake Lorraine and Sioux Falls. They can brighten any room with a beautiful light fixture. We're going to brighten your day right now with some positive news. I have Eric joining me, and he is with Lost and Found. And today is a special day for Lost and Found in Sioux Falls, isn't it, Eric?
Yeah, no, we're very honored that Mayor Paul has recognized us today, helping us celebrate our 11th year of operation here in Sioux Falls, especially as we're kicking off one of the core tenets of our work involving suicide prevention. September is the start of National Suicide Prevention Month, so we're excited that Mayor Paul is recognizing Lost and Found, but more importantly is recognizing the cause of suicide prevention as we're starting out the month of September.
And if folks would like to learn more about you, resilienttoday.org. And, of course, you've got like a lot of cool stuff happening since today is your day. You've got a ribbon cutting, and then you're going to be the sponsor kind of a little party tonight. So let's first talk about the ribbon cutting. What time is that if people would like to stop by and be a part of that?
Yep. Ribbon cutting is at 11:30 a.m. with the Greater Sioux Falls Chamber of Commerce. Our new office location is at 301 East 14th Street. Here in downtown Sioux Falls, right across from Sunshine Foods. We'll have a little celebration and ribbon cutting out in the parking lot in front of our office. I encourage folks who want to attend, be sure to look for some parking next door at either Sunshine or Norbert Paints. But we'll be excited to have you all come out and check us out and check out the new office space.
And then tonight, you guys are sponsors on the block party at 8th and Railroad. Is that right?
Yeah, we're proud to be, as a member of DTSF, we're proud to be a sponsor for this month's block party. We're focusing our efforts or our sponsorship with DTSF on celebrating the resilience of our city, especially as we've been trying to navigate COVID and navigate what's been a pretty challenging year. And so we'll have a booth set up at the event. The event starts at 5 p.m., goes to 11. Come out, last block party of the summer at 8th and Railroad Center. Plenty of food, plenty of beverages, really kind of a family-friendly event and lots of activities for everybody involved. I encourage folks to stop by our booth We'll be talking a little bit about some of the work that we do in Sioux Falls and South Dakota, but also as part of the month of September, we're gathering stories of folks and sort of what resilience looks like for them in their lives. So I encourage you to stop by our booth, take a snapshot, get to know our staff, and learn more about Lost and Found.
Very nice. And we're going to get some more information about that event from Sadie at DTSF here in a moment. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us today, sir.
Thank you.
Again, the website is resilienttoday.org. That's Lost and Found in Sioux Falls. And right now, we've got Sadie from downtown Sioux Falls joining us to tell us about the party today. How you doing, Sadie?
Great. How are you?
I am fantastic. Today is a really special day because, first of all, it's the first Friday of September, so we got a lot of stuff going on downtown. And we're going to talk about that in a minute. But also, it's the kickoff of kind of a special thing for people who maybe would like to go and enjoy some delicious food. Tell me a little bit about this thing that's kicking off today.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you also hit it right on the head. It is the last September East Bank Block Party of the summer. But don't be sad because we have another cool event kicking off today. And that is the first ever Downtown Pork Showdown. And so this is another food competition with 16 different downtown restaurants, and they are going to showcase their best pork dish. And so at these 16 restaurants, you can go throughout the month of September, starting today, going till September 30th, and try their different pork dishes and rate them on the DTSF Digital Passport. And then whatever restaurant has the highest rated dish is going to be the Downtown Pork Showdown champion.
And the cool thing is, when you think about pork, that's ham, that's bacon, that's sausage. I mean, there's a lot of stuff involved when it comes to pork. So this is going to be delicious.
Exactly. And what's so great, too, is that some restaurants that this is their first time getting involved in a DTSF promotion, they're doing it. So, for example, La Luna Cafe, which is one of the newer restaurants, is showcasing their bourbon street tacos, their pork tacos. They are so delicious. And even the newest pizza joint in downtown Sioux Falls, Pizza Cheeks. So they're doing a Here from the Pig, and it's a basil, arugula, pesto, mozzarella pizza with different pork crunch on it. I mean, you're right. There's just so many different varieties, but this event came from Burger Battle. People said, hey, when are you going to do a pizza battle? When are you going to do a breakfast battle? When are you going to do a pizza pork brunch battle? We're really excited to meet the community's needs by doing another fun and engaging promotion in the month of September.
And that one kicks off today. So if you want to start today, it would be a great time to do it. And you can enjoy some really cool music and a lot of fun stuff tonight. Tell me a little bit about what's happening for First Friday.
For sure. Well, it's a classic block party fun over at 8th and Railroad. We're closing down 8th and Railroad parking lot, and we're going to have some great live music, of course, some different vendors, lots of great food trucks, and just a really good time. You know, it's the last block party of the summer, and they've been going so well. It's been great to have people coming together again. And also, it's a great way to kick off your Labor Day plans. If you're taking a little trip for Labor Day, start off by coming to the block party in downtown Sioux Falls.
Going to be a whole lot of fun. It's happening this Friday. If people would like to find the information online, they can go to DTSF.com.
Correct. Just visit DTSF.com.
Very nice. Sadie, thank you for your time. It's always fun to chat.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me on.
Again, block party coming on tonight. We got a fun food challenge starting today. All of the details at DTSF.com.
Merry Christmas! Oh, you're not ready for that yet. How about Happy Halloween? At WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com, we help you get ready for all of the fun holidays throughout the year with funny, silly, and just plain weird gift ideas for your friends. If you have a friend who has a bizarre sense of humor, we have a gift idea for them. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com posts a link to something that will make you smile each and every day. Whether you buy these weird gifts or not, it's worth checking out. Just for a smile. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Time now for the newsiest news we do. It's News with Dan Farris.
Burn the midnight oil, burn up the shoe leather, and slapping on desk, demanding answers. That's what I do. Man, this is crazy. Guy's name is Roy Isaac, 62 years old, out of Albany, New York. He just reeled in this past Saturday a 4-pound, 7-ounce white crappie from Sleepy Hollow Lake.
Oh, wow.
It's the new state record.
That is,
good?
yeah. It's
Okay.
A crappie?
Yeah,
That's a huge crappie.
Yeah,
I don't
usually
know
crappies
anything about fish.
They're usually like the size of my hand. They're just little
Oh,
guys. Yeah.
okay.
So for this to be a 4-pounder, that's like as
Your
big as my
standard issue
head.
crappie, you're out fishing, it's like 8 ounces, 9 ounces.
Oh, okay.
You get a
Wow.
pound, you get a pound and a half, you're doing pretty good. But this is 4 pounds, 7 ounces.
Wow.
According to Roy, he's going, Sleepy Hollow Lake here, man. There's some big fish in there.
Nice.
So good on you, Roy.
Congrats, Roy.
You suppose that'll taste okay with it being that big, or you think
Yeah.
it'll taste crappie?
I think he's okay. 4 pound, 7 ounce white crappie, right? The South Dakota state record, which is actually held since April of 1974, was just 3 pounds, 9 ounces.
Wow. Quite
It's got
a
in
bit
Hughes
bigger.
County in a farm pond by Gary Ernst.
Nice.
He's probably still bragging that up down at the pub.
My
there.
brother had a state record.
Like, oh, here comes Gary. Here comes the crappie.
Here we go. We have to hear
Been
about the
listening to it
crappie
since
story.
74.
I was reeling that 3
What have you done lately, Gary? All right. In other news, Dateline, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. This is insane. 2 beverage industry giants, PepsiCo and Boston Beer, have announced a partnership to, are you ready? To create an alcoholic Mountain Dew.
Of course.
The beverage, being marketed as Hard Martin Mountain Dew, will be produced by Boston Beer. That happens to be the 4th largest brewery in the United States. PepsiCo will be tasked with selling, delivering, and marketing the product. According to Kirk Tanner, CEO of PepsiCo Beverages North America, for 80 years, Mountain Dew has challenged the status quo, bringing bold flavors and unmatched beverage innovation to millions of fans. We're thrilled at the opportunity to create Hard Mountain Dew, maintains a bold citrus flavor fans know and expect. On a side note, Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives expects liquor store holdups by 11-year-olds on skateboards to increase by 100%. Now, let's wrap it up with a look at sports. And I know this is Vikings territory. I grew up with them, used to be a fan, not anymore. I don't want to talk about it. Minnesota Vikings have cut and waived several players in order to set their 2021 53-player roster. Players waived include linebacker Tuff Borland, wide receiver Wap Filior, defensive end Hercules Mataafa. I know nothing about any of them except they had 3 of the coolest names in training camp.
I was going to say.
Select them all.
So Tuff, Wap, Hercules are hitting the bricks.
Wow.
From the sunny 93.3 News Desk, I'm Dan Farris reminding you, hey, if it's news to me.
In the past year, did you find yourself drinking more often? The stress of the last year had that effect on many people. If you're struggling to get back to normal and get the booze out of your daily routine, there is help. TimeForRehab.com would love to help you find the best option for you. There are many different programs. TimeForRehab.com will do our best to match you up with the program that will work best for your needs. Learn more at TimeForRehab.com. We want to help. TimeForRehab.com. That's TimeForRehab.com.
Here's your Market Beat Minute for Friday, September 3rd, 2021. Equity markets edged higher Thursday to set a new all-time high for the S&P 500 index. The broad market index traded within a very tight range following a round of better-than-expected economic data. The factory orders data came in a tenth hotter than expected, at 0.4% following last month's 1.5% increase. The gain suggests slowing activity but continued economic expansion and at a rate greater than forecast. On the employment front, the weekly jobless claim data came in better than expected and set the lowest level since the pandemic began. The claims data suggests Friday's non-farm payroll figure will be good as well. The analysts are expecting more than 700,000 new jobs were created in August, nearly double the amount indicated by the ADP report earlier in the week. You can get the inside track from Wall Street's brightest minds delivered directly to your inbox every day at marketbeatminute.com.